The first expression of courage is the absence of fear. Ooh, that's a huge one, and I'm going to spend an entire hour in the next few months just talking about fear. Because everywhere you turn around, somebody's trying to put fear in you. Is that true? Everywhere. Newspapers, TV, internet, emails. Fear, fear, fear. It's like a disease. People just love to push fear. I don't know why. It's so toxic. But they love to push it, don't they? So it's going to take a lot of courage to stand up against it and say, I will not be engulfed in that fear. Ooh, our gas prices are high. Our house prices are going down. People are this and that and this. Boy, it's going to take a lot of courage on each of us here to be fearless. So you're going to have fear. When courage radiates outward, it wipes away all fear. Okay, listen very carefully, because at the moment of its flow, you are at the center of your true being and not identified with all the riffraff around you, all the fears, all the problems that people keep throwing at us. So you are going to have courage when you say, I don't believe that. I believe that the goodness and the solutions will come. I believe there's a reason why this is happening now, and we will find out why. You see, it's going to take courage for us not to give in to the fear. Don't give in to it, because as soon as you do, you're caught in the trap of continuous, perpetuating fear. And fear does nothing but bring down our immune system, make us sick, worried, gives us heart troubles, high blood pressure, headaches, and all kinds of things. You don't want that. So think about how to be fearless and concentrate yourself on your true beauty and your true being. Every time you have a sense of fear, bring that element of courage inside and remember your higher self. Okay, remember that. Whether it's a tiny little fear that's eating at you, oh, what am I going to do tomorrow? How am I going to do this? Don't let it get the best of you. Fear takes logic and reasoning out of our brains. So, remember the first one is the absence of fear. Will you remember that? Okay, so you're going to think about that. How do I bring fearlessness into my life, wherever it is, whether it's physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, work, family, marriage, whatever. Okay, you're going to bring that fearlessness in. That's the fourth one. Courageous people are linked with a great source of energy with which they can almost do anything. We have heard of examples of the mother who lifted the entire front end of the car to save a child or a person injured. How did they get that heroic energy? They were linked to the greater psychic power. God power, angelic power. You can call it whatever you want. Do you remember the last time you were courageous and how much energy and power you had in you, where when you finished that act, you were trembling? Think about that. And you don't know where that energy came from. You just plugged in, and you did it. You jumped. You helped. You took a chance. So courageous people are linked with the great source of energy, and with that they can do anything. Now let's take this to the next step. Let's say as conscious disciples we work to make that link constant and strong. Will anything stand in your way when you do that? Think about it. When you are linked completely with the divine love and divine wisdom, nothing can stand in our way. Nothing. Nothing will get us down. Imagine that. So this is it. When we become linked with our own courage and our own higher self, we are linking with the higher self of others around us, the higher self of the humanity, and higher psychic powers. That is why one man or one woman can move thousands. Because they are not an individual. Now listen to this carefully. When a man or a woman can move others, it is not because they're individuals. Commensurate with the ability to move the number of people, they are linked with a higher source. You see? So plug up, plug in. Not plug up, plug in. You don't want to plug up, right? We're getting too serious. I have to laugh a little. Do you like this so far? Yes. Isn't this a great topic? I know it's heavy and it's a lot of information, but I think it's important. I need it just as much as you do. I need to think of myself and where I want to go next in my life, in my service, in my work at TSG. Where do I want to take it? And what kind of courage is that going to take on my part? You see? We all need that next step. The sixth part of courage is experience. Experience is defined as a moment that you learn from something that happened to you. You got it. You learn. It's not just going through something. It is actually learning a lesson. And once you learn that lesson, it is yours. Whether it's a failure or a success, it is a good thing or a bad thing, you learned so much from that experience that nothing will deter you anymore. Okay, so you're going to think of experience as a path of learning from your mistakes, of becoming more dignified in your life, of treating yourself with greater dignity, treating all of life with respect and love and compassion and forgiveness. My goodness, forgiveness. You're going to learn what that means. Last but not least, the eighth quality of a courageous person is one who has many virtues. Many virtues. Character defects such as fear and worry and anxiety and lack of self-confidence just starts melting away in a courageous person. It's so beautiful to see that because virtues are the flowering of the psychic energy within us. You might say, are there dangers on the path of courage? Yes, lots of them. Ones that come out from inside you. Your body say, I'm too tired. I don't want to do that. That's silly. That's stupid. That's utopian. That's new agey. Don't do that. The family and the friends and the co-workers say, what? That's silly. It takes courage. And courage can be dangerous if you think it is. It's dangerous only to the personality. When we are in the presence of a courageous man, or woman, we feel a dynamic power radiating from that person, which gives us a sense of freedom. We're going to really explore that theme of freedom in the next coming months and see what that means, because it's a very important quality, important virtue in all of us, to be free. To be free from all our hang-ups. Wouldn't that be nice? To be free from all the fears, all the things that hold us down. That would be just such a great thing. And to bring that freedom, that sense of freedom to other people. Wow. The greatest test we face is when we have to renounce the past. We have to let go of the past obstacles that have held us down for our entire life and prevented us from doing what we need to do, what we want to do. We need courage to renounce. This is Gita Saradarian, and I would like to thank you for your interest in this video lecture. We have books, booklets, and spiritual study courses on this very topic. Please visit us at tsgfoundation.org for more information on all TSG Foundation products and services. Thank you.